Welcome back to Gold League Grandmasters. In the bottom right, we have, with a scout at the beginning of the game, no overlord movement, and a gas. It is from the System clan, Sirgw. And in the top left, from the Barcode clan, it is Barcode. Alright. So, the drone is on the way across. Unfortunately, Sirgw has gone for the two overlords in the main, gas, cancel gas, and then immediately retake gas with a drone scout. What is the plan? He does not have a pool. He can steal one out of the two gases, which unfortunately is one less than he would need to steal to actually do anything of note. But that will give him about the easiest possible scout of his opponent's base. Thank you, Sleep Sis, giving the gift of winter to Howard. I was afraid of that. So, afraid of what? What are you afraid of? We're not sure. The early pull, not really an early pull out of Barcode, but he sees an early pull, and the immediate reaction from Sirgw is to not mine his gas and send another drone out. We're not sure what this drone is for. The first one maybe had some purpose in life. The second drone, on the other hand, he already sees the pool, as we have a very gentlemanly conversation where the words per minute are almost equaling the actions. 500 minerals now for Sirgw, who's looking forward to his next chat meta opener. But the expansion has been taken by Barcode, who has decided to spend some of his money. Alright, another drone. Will he steal another gas? Barcode going for a third. Nobody's entirely sure why. But the drone will sneak in. He does have a pool completed. There are two spine crawlers in the main. And of course, why wouldn't he be building a hatchery in the main base? He saw the expansion. He has vision of whether there's any additional tech. And he's decided, my play is to build two expensive defensive structures in my main, and then build my first expansion in yours. So, learning a lot here. And Sirgw giving us an education. The overlords. Thank you, Beasturd. Giving the gift to Potreon Sheik. But that's just a distraction. The Zerglings for the main, the Zerglings for the third. Maybe at some point. Excuse. Most of the Zerglings have been taken out. They were targeted on the hatcheries. The hatchery in the main will actually manage to finish. It is 17 drones to 17. Somehow, despite all of this, we're dead even. A queen is in production in the main. The Zerglings have lost track of the hatchery and have decided, out of the goodness of their tiny Zergling hearts, to not kill it. Zergling speed will finish at nearly the same time for both sides.
Yes, just as I deserve.
You know, I'm going to get 2 minutes in, and you know exactly what I'm going to say. But at least people will be entertained. The main base, the main and the main, has been taken out. The Broodling's not quite able to get the kills. There's still some larvae because the creep spread was nice enough. The target fire on the hatches is not going to be enough. But all Barcode has to do right now is simply build units. And from there, he can possibly collect victory. He has decided not to. At this point, it could be considered somewhat fine to not attack, as he does, to an extent, realize his opponent does not have an expansion. The only expansion he built was in his own main. But there is no baneling nest. I take it back. There is a baneling nest. Actually, wait a second. The only person who has a baneling nest is Barcode. So, the hatchery once again being targeted. A lot of right-clicking happening here today. The gas geyser will be saved. Zerglings not in production here for Barcode. He's not supply blocked. He does have 10 larvae. He is upgrading Baneling speed, but the thing is, he only has 3 Banelings. Alright. And somehow Barcode has managed to lose 10 of his workers, but that still leaves him at 21. So he's still okay for now. The drones are back to mining. There's money to build queens, to build drones, to build spines, to build links. And it looks like he's finally working his way there. A hatchery being targeted once again by Barcode. Both hatcheries being targeted. The drones are under fire. He hasn't consolidated his lings to a more concerted attack. The Baneling will eventually work its way in and kill most of these. The worker count's still up by 8 here for Barcode. It looks like he will lose his third to 3 Zerglings. Okay, I take it back. Make that 8. Or 7. But, it does seem like Sirgw knows how to do everything but attack move. And Barcode will hold on by virtue of simply building a bunch of buildings that Sirgw here has some sort of obsession about killing. A third spine crawler, the backbone of the defense, is strengthened, despite the fact Barcode has not attacked with any units at any point in this game. More Zerglings coming out. There's still a couple larvae and a single ling in the main. Literally no other tech. Wait, I take it. Nope, never mind. No other tech out of Sirgw. He has 700 gas. No lair, no baneling nest, no roach warren, but the ability to produce Zerglings, and apparently that's all he needs. The speed banes roll out and are immediately wasted. More lings in the main. The drone count still almost doubling it. Thank you, Demon Slayer, for that sub. And somehow more drones are falling, and somehow he still has a drone lead. A third hatchery being built in the third most popular location to take your expansion. More lings are being produced. Nearly one... Oh, and we're finally getting a baneling nest. He's at 13 drones. He's almost back where he started. 3 spine crawlers. All Barcode needs to do is put together his forces, build anything but lings and banes, and attack. But Barcode, ever the generous player, has decided to do everything but that. Now, of course, the beauty of this expansion is it's hidden from that first Overlord. Unfortunately, Barcode has randomly strewn his Overlords throughout the map and actually has seen this the entire time. Alright. A baneling rolling out. Barcode investing his 75 actions in some incredible micro. Let's go to the Barcode action cam brought to you by Walmart. The Walmart of Walmart. Yeah. Nothing there. Alright. The third base is being retaken. And 18 banelings are now being produced. Now, there are still larvae scouting the main beautifully here. The vision of Sirgw is quite limited, but he does have that main base. Thank you, Hello Newman.
All army hockey addicts seeking help.
Thank you for that. He actually realizes there's a ling in the main, dives in for the scout, and immediately dies. 4 more lings coming out. Barcode still has no motivation to attack. Both players have made their way to soon to be a lair, a baneling nest, and a spawning pool, but Barcode is literally doubling the drone count, but somehow is not the one banking up 1,800 minerals and 600 gas. So, 18 banelings on their way across, a handful of Zerglings, more in production. He's at 13 drones somehow throughout this. It hasn't even been 10 minutes. It feels like I've been watching this game for like 25 minutes. But somehow, 150 units have been lost, and it's not even 10 minutes yet. So, I'm exhausted. As Barco going for the triple expo. Wait, am I... the banelings will connect. All of the drones will die. He could kill the hatchery. Almost every single Zergling is taken out, and Barcode is brought to up by 2 workers. And even on supply. 15 more drones will replace some of the 32 that have been lost so far. But unfortunately, no Zerglings out of the soon-to-be 5 hatcheries. And he could be losing his most important one. He's going for the hatch. The hatch will be taken out. There's no lings. Once again, Sirgw with almost as many drones as when he started. He's droning. He's up to 15. This is a new record. Another hatchery, but he has 2 more where that came from. Barcode will finally decide to produce units. It's 28 workers to 15, but you don't need that many to build Lings and Banes. There's still 600 gas in the tank. Barcode, actually, I take it back. I was looking at the wrong players and the colors over here. Barcode was banking a ton of money, and he just doesn't know how to spend it. He's nickel and diming his way out of this game. 3 queens now in the main. More banelings are on the way up. He does, right now, Sirgw does have a lair. He did get a Hydralisk den, but unfortunately no Hydralisk. The banelings will come up the ramp again and connect. And most of the Zerglings, oh my god! Somehow Barcode manages to lose almost every single possible Zergling in an impressive display of anti-micro. And once again, Barcode will find himself on the back foot. We still see some more single baneling micro here. If only a single roach, or a single mutalisk, or even a fucking swarm host at this point. But no, it's a gentleman's game full of lings and banes. 1 more will be triggered. He's coming up the trickle where there was once a flood. More banes will connect. He should be able to take these out. He's splitting the lings. Beautiful micro coming through the front. All the banes are killed. Is that actually a wall? No, he makes his way through, but he will be picked up by the spine crawler. The spine crawler is protecting the only base that doesn't have mining at it. All right, 7 more drones on the way. This is actually going to bring us somehow even in the drone count. A Spire. It looks like Barcode went to Walmart, of course an official sponsor, picked up a Prima strategy guide from 2010, and learned that Zerg players can build those flying units like in the cinematics. Alright, that's not just in the cinematics, that's not just in the campaign. Believe it or not, it's right there, page 14 of the strategy guide. You can build a Spire. Alright. And once those mutas finally join the field, and on the other side of Spire as well, unfortunately, Sirgw doesn't really have the bank ready.
Your dedication.
Thank you,
will be
easy
rewarded.
as 123
How many
L1.
Banes can one baneling kill?
Use the Bane Jesus command. My record is 37. But we've gotten pretty close here. Another queen will be assassinated. Will he have the money? There are no Banes with this. And he's targeting the hatch. So most of the lings will die. The spine crawlers will finally. The Spire is finished, but now all Barcode has to do is build Mutalisk. The Banelings will roll in and badly bruise that spine. He's going to need years of chiropractic work in order to recover from that. So the Spire is finished. He could build 9 mutas, but instead, it looks like the play will be to win the game. The Baneling rolls in and rolls out just where it came from. I'm not sure where these lings are going. All right. Thank you, Tall Michael. Welcome back. 4 months.
It's our 4-month anniversary. Should I dress up pretty?
Still no mutas in production. Sirgw actually, he could build mutas himself. He's finished his own spot. But the base will go down. We're back on 1 base economy, where Sir is obviously most comfortable. 2 mutas on the way. He has plenty of larvae. He's working his way. 5 mutas now. 4 mutas. The Swiss cheese mutas on the other side for Barcode. Great minds think alike, and less great minds think even aliker, as they say. But we have 5 more Overlords on the way. Barcode does have the deeper bank. He does have the production. He does actually have mining. And he eventually will have the ability to produce Mutalisks. As everybody's finally retreated to their corners. It's only been 15 minutes. We've seen 364 units lost. 15,000 resources where no one has really gone over 30 drones. But 11 more mutas on the way. So we're coming up with this Hail Mary play, but unfortunately Barcode is doing it many times better. The mutas will try to sneak around. Unfortunately, the counter to 5 mutas is way more than 5 mutas. And Barcode might have finally shut the door on this entire experience. The mutas will be taken out in the main. And that should be the end. He's going to make sure to lose some more lings before that, though. Very kind of him to give away all of his Zerglings before eventually actually winning the game. It does look like we're going to continue. We're going to build Spore. Okay. All right. All right. So Spore Crawlers are on the way. The Mutalisks will take a detour, and the Spores will be allowed to finish. They do approximately infinity damage to Mutalisks, but I don't think that's going to be enough. All right. That Spore didn't actually die. Several mutas go down. LOL. Okay, okay. It's time to tap out. GG! Exclamation point! You can thank Proxy Battlecruiser for that experience